So we've started to work with shadows a little bit. Let's get a little bit more complicated with the way that we understand shadows. Here we have our ball and our plane, and our light is right here. If we grab this light and then we put it directly behind the camera, and then remember we have to look at the different views. Okay, so on the top down this is not behind the camera. And now I got to move it over here. And on one, I can move it down a little bit. When I render this, we see that the ball itself, at least in the angle that we see the ball, has very little light on it. Because the light is almost right behind the ball. And as the light hits, this is the dark side of the ball, and it's casting this really long shadow off in the direction away from the light source. It actually looks kind of cool. You can see at the very bottom where this is hitting. In order to create this, you might have to move the light around a little bit to get the same image that I am. But you can see that if this is what you want to create, a long image, it would be hard to see anything that you're doing with this ball. And one way to fix about it is to add another light source, which can light the side of the ball. Okay? So what I'm going to do in the top-down menu is I'm going to add a second light right here. So I'm going to add lamp, and then in the one view I'm going to put this light way up high. Okay. Now there's two sources of light hitting this ball. This light source is hitting the side that we can see, and this light source is hitting the side that we can't see. If I render this, you see that we still see this shadow, because this shadow is the is being produced by the fact that the backlight can't reach this part of the table because it's being blocked by the ball. But the reason why it's not as completely dark is because the light we just added can hit this side of the table, and it's hitting this. So think of this space as being hit by two different lights, and this space only being hit by one light. Now we found a way to light up the side that we're looking at, but at the same time still give an idea of a shadow.